Let us pay tributes to all those who lost their lives on that fateful day 23 years ago, September 11, 2001. And all those of us who survived, let us be grateful. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to ST Money's Morning News, your weekday business news channel. It is Wednesday morning, September 11, 2024, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Let's roll. US stocks closed mixed in a roller coaster session on Tuesday as investors geared up for a looming consumer inflation report seen as crucial to determining the size of the first US interest rate cut in years. The benchmark S&P 500 reversed earlier losses to finish the day higher. It gained 24 points or 0.45% to 5,496. The tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite did the same, closing up 141 points or 0.84% to 17,026. The Dow Jones Industrial Average recovered from steeper losses but still closed down 93 points or 0.23% to 40,737. Energy was the biggest percentage decliner among the benchmark S&P 500's 11 industry indexes, losing 1.9% as crude oil futures fell after OPEC cut its 2024 and 2025 demand forecast. Economic fears intensified a weeks-long sell-off in commodity markets. Gasoline and diesel futures haven't been so cheap in more than 3 years, suggesting recent price cut at gas stations are set to continue. It was a day down for oil with prices sinking. West Texas Intermediate slid more than 3% to hover around $66 per barrel. Brent also fell to trade below $70 per barrel, settling at its lowest level since December 2021. Bank stocks fell broadly after Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon said late on Monday that trading revenue could fall 10% this quarter. JP Morgan Chase weighed down on the Dow after the bank tempered expectations about income from interest payments. It warned that forecasts for net interest income, NII, or the difference between the revenue generated on loans and paid out on deposits were too high. Shares of the big bank dropped around 5%. The finance chief of smaller consumer lender Ally Financial said credit challenges have intensified this quarter, sending its shares down 17.6%. The news from JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Ally stole the show as it suggests that fundamentally their businesses are slowing down. These are signs that economic growth across the globe is slowing, and it adds angst when there is already uncertainty over the US presidential election. In other individual stocks, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, the S&P's 500 biggest decliner on Tuesday, fell 8.5% after the server maker announced a $1.35 billion mandatory convertible preferred stock offering to fund its acquisition of Juniper Networks. Meanwhile, Apple shares edged lower after the company lost an EU court battle over a $14 billion tax bill a day after its iPhone 16 launch disappointed on the AI side. However, Oracle shares rallied 11.4%, making it the S&P's 500 biggest gainer after the software company topped estimates for quarterly results thanks to cloud services demand. August consumer inflation reading today, Wednesday, should provide some clues after the monthly jobs report left the market guessing on how much the central bank will cut rates. The CPI update and Thursday's wholesale inflation reading are the last two inflation inputs before policymakers meet on September 17. On US exchanges, 10.75 billion shares changed hands, roughly in line with the moving average for the last 20 sessions. Gold is at $2,517 per ounce. Treasury yields inched lower with the 10-year note settling at 3.643%, its lowest level since June 23. That's it for today, folks. Be grateful. See you tomorrow morning. In the meantime, let us know in the comment section what are your thoughts for the market today. Happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.